What's going on, you lovely people? As you can see, there is a different setting, not the right setting, but still a setting. We're working on it. So, as you probably know already from Instagram and YouTube stories, I've been traveling for the past 3 days, and finally we settled here, south of Italy. Still figuring out some things, so bear with me if the whole setting is not up to par as usual. But anyway, we gotta do it. It's very warm. We still gotta talk about this, all right? Some of you already know probably that Johnny also filed a counter appeal on the verdict. But actually, this is, to my understanding, just a legal technique just to respond to what AH did last week. So, and again, it's also a good thing to, try to see if they can manage not to give those 2 millions, right? Because that was the only count he lost on, because, they blamed his attorney for making that statement, which was false, apparently, not so false, but anyhow. So, nothing really, I think it's been done yet. We have to see in the weeks to come what it comes down to, because also her appeal, it's not finalized to my understanding. So this is going to be an interesting week. Also, still waiting for those new papers coming out, which they will be released out of the pool of like donations that we did for getting those paper, from the Virginia court. And also, I think was I forgot her name, Angela. She did a great job, I think, um, collecting the money and also giving it to the hospital what was left. So anyway, we'll see what happens here with Johnny. But also another very quite powerful statement here again by Moss, which that she came come link when the trial was almost at the end, and it was in reference to an incident on the stairs between JD and AH and the sister of AH, and she claimed that she minded that moment reminded herself of what happened to Kate Moss on the stairs, where allegedly JD had pushed her down the stairs and hurt her, and this rumor was going around in Hollywood. Well, it turns out that it's not true, because, as you know, Kate Moss went on to testify via Camlink, and she said, "Nope, that's not what happened." And now, I think a few days ago, she gave an interview, rare interview, on BBC Radio 4, Desert Island Disc on Sunday. So, and there is this part here, you see, where she restates, and also it's interesting to see that she really comes forward, stressing this part. "I know the truth about JD," she continued. "I know he never kicked me down the stairs. I had to say the truth." So, um, I mean, this is just, another example of how manipulative this whole thing was. And people really feel compelled to come forward several times and to also underline even further what is the truth. So, yeah, I mean, we didn't need another reason, of course, honestly, at least the majority of us, we didn't need another reason to believe JD or Kate Moss. But it's nice that she came forward again to remind ourselves. It's like a little bit like I said, as this thing keeps going on and they make noises on their team, the people are compelled to respond, and we do it as YouTubers, and even celebrities like Kate Moss are doing it again, because they see all those appeal going on from one side, and so on and so on, and this misinformation of the mainstream media, that people are still compelled, everybody is compelled to come forward and just making sure to remind, which one is the truth. So very, very interesting. There's not much about those papers. Actually, I have to check into it, because like I said, I've been traveling for a couple of days, so I don't know the updates. I think I gotta go on Twitter, which is not the best place to spend your time, but we gotta do it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So, guys, little update here. Um, Thank you so much for the support. As soon as I settle in here, we'll start with the scheduled one video or so a day. So thank you always for the support. You make this happen. I'll see you later. Put on your cream, sunscreen because it's hot out there. If it's hot out there as well, and drink water. All right, lots of.